Recorded Books presents Everything Was Possible, The Birth of the Musical Follies by Ted Chapin. Narrated by Jonathan Groff. To the Gentlemen and Ladies of Follies, 1971. A quote from Waiting for the Girls Upstairs. Life was fun, but oh so intense. Everything was possible and nothing made sense. Back there when one of the major events was waiting for the girls upstairs. Forward. More than 3 decades after its premiere, Follies remains the most elusive of landmark Broadway musicals. Set at a reunion of one-time Follies performers on the eve of the destruction of their old theater, it is a show for which the word problematic could have been coined. Its theatricality is lavish, but its mood is downbeat. Its storytelling plays tricks with time that are poetic to its fans, but disorienting gimmickry to less sympathetic onlookers. The principal characters are narcissistic, unpleasant, and prone to onstage nervous breakdowns. Yet the Stephen Sondheim songs they sing are now classics of the musical theater repertoire, full of heart even when they delineate arid, disappointed lives. From the start, critics have been divided about Follies, passionately pro or con, but rarely on the fence. The original production, though running well over a year at the Winter Garden, lost its entire investment. Major revivals in London, 1987, and New York, 2001, were also commercial failures. Each of them used revised versions of the original James Goldman book, and to this day there is no agreement as to what constitutes the definitive text. In each rendition, Follies draws new adherents, but also new detractors. Is it really a great musical? Or merely the greatest of all cult musicals, the most fabulous of self-indulgent failures? Or might it be still unfinished, awaiting the perfect script revision, the radical new staging no one has yet thought of? Could one stroke of luck finally make the whole elaborate edifice fall into place as triumphantly as the Follies scenery descends in the fabled Loveland sequence? In the pages to come, Ted Chapin doesn't try to answer these unanswerable questions, which is one of the many reasons his memoir is so illuminating. He really does take us all the way back in time to 1971, when he was a 20-year-old college student hired as a production assistant, i.e., gopher, by the director Harold Prince. Follies was not a legend yet. It was another big new Broadway musical in a day when every season still boasted a number of big new Broadway musicals. Sondheim, Prince, and Prince's co-director, Michael Bennett, were rising young Turks and not yet the theatrical establishment they would become. Working from detailed diary entries he kept at the time, Chapin resists superimposing the future of his characters and their project onto their past. He simply wants to tell us in real time how the show was put together from earliest conception to opening night, a story that is anything but simple. While he saw nearly everything and seems to have forgotten nothing, he never pours on the retrospective sentimentality that warps most backstage stories and those of Broadway musicals in particular. Nor does he gild his account with all of the critical and cultist filigree that has attended Follies ever since. If there has ever been an account of the creation of a major Broadway production as complete, candid, and apocrypha-free as this one, I have not found it. What Chapin couldn't know in 1971 is that he was capturing not just the assembling of one particular show, but a representative example of a dying breed. Everything was still possible on Broadway, but just barely. Nothing in Follies made economic sense. Original new musicals with 28
Sample complete. Ready to continue?